This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone, welcome to Educast. I am Sakshi and today in this video we are going to discuss about general procedure of testing hypothesis, right? In our previous videos we had a discussion on what hypothesis is, how to decide about the null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis. And if you haven't watched my previous videos yet, so I request you to please go through them, and the link is there in the description box. Okay, so let's just start it by understanding step by step. Okay, so see, the first step to perform the null hypothesis testing is to set up the null and alternate hypothesis, and that we already know how to do that. The second step is to set the level of significance, but most commonly it is 5% or 1%, and it is usually been represented by alpha. And the third step is to choose an appropriate test statistics for testing the null hypothesis, and the test statistics we are going to use is the z test. Okay, and the last one is to compare the above test value with the critical value which is obtained from the table. Okay, now the table again depends on that what type of test statistics we are performing. It can be either your z test, your chi-square test, or your f test. Okay, so let's just understand it with a problem. And in our problem, now suppose it is found that the average weight of potato was 50 gram and the standard deviation was 5.1 gram nearly 5 years ago, right? And now we want to find out that due to advancement in agricultural technology, that either the average weight of potato has been increased or not. Okay, and now to test this, a random sample of 50 potatoes has been taken, and the calculated sample mean comes out to be 52 grams. Okay, so here our claim is that the average weight of potato has increased, and in our problem it's been given the population mean, which is your 50 gram, the population standard deviation, which is 5.1 gram, the sample size, and the sample mean. Okay, so now let's just solve this problem by following the steps. So the first step is to write out the alternate and the null hypothesis. Okay, now our claim here is that the average weight of potato is been increased, so it means that my claim is that the average weight of potato is been increased by more than 50 grams. Okay, and when I write the complement of it, so it comes out to be that the average weight of potato is less than 50 grams. Okay, because it's been said that whenever we are performing the null hypothesis, so we first have to write the claim in the symbolical form. Okay, and the symbolical form which consists of equality signs is considered as my null hypothesis. So this is considered my h naught, and which does not consider any equality sign is my alternate hypothesis. And the testing is always been performed on the h naught, that is my null hypothesis. Okay, so now we have our null and alternate hypothesis. So my second step is to set the level of significance, and the level of significance here I'm taking is your 1%, which will be your 0.01. Fine. And now the third step is to apply the test statistics, and I told you that the test statistics which we are going to use is the z test, and the formula for the z test is your x bar minus mu divided by sigma upon under root n, where sigma is your standard deviation, n is your number of samples. Okay, x bar is your sample mean, and mu is my population mean. So when I put out this in all the values in this formula, so it just comes out to be 52 minus 50 divided by sigma upon under root n. And when I solve it out, so sigma upon under root n comes out to be near about 0.72. Fine. And when we solved it, so it value comes out to be near approximate 2.78. Okay, so now I'm done with my third step, and my fourth step is to compare the test statistics value with the value present in the tables. Okay, so let's just check the values present at the table. So here you can see that as we are performing the right tailed test, and we are checking at the level of significance alpha at 0.01%. So the value of z alpha comes out to be 2.33, and the value for my test statistics comes out to be 2.78. Okay, so now on comparing out the test statistics value with the table value, we find out that the test statistics value is greater than the table value. Okay, as we know that 2.78 is greater than 2.33. So whenever my test statistics value is greater than the table value, in that cases we reject our null hypothesis. Okay, and meaning of rejecting null hypothesis is that we are accepting our alternate hypothesis. And here in this particular problem, alternate hypothesis is our claim. Okay, because the claim is that the average weight of potato is greater than the 50 gram. Okay, so it's been increased. So in this particular case we support our claim. Okay, so here, we may assume that the average weight of potato has been increased due to the advancement in agricultural technology. Fine. So I hope by now you understand the concept of hypothesis testing. But still, if you have any doubts or any questions, you can comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.